We are in that midst of what we call a post-sale on-demand attention economy. Post-sale being after the sale, on-demand being access, not ownership, and attention economy meaning efficiency or capturing my attention. Companies that have survived, that made this transition, are the ones that are innovating, that realize they are going to build new business models. These are organizations led by powerful CEOs, powerful leaders who understand that they have to make the shift despite the investor pressure. When we think about some stats, 52% of the Fortune 500 have been merged, acquired, gone bankrupt, fallen off the list since 2000. That is a significant number. In the S&P 500, the average age of a company used to be 60 in 1958 when the S&P started, and it's trending to 15, trending to 12 by 2025. That is a remarkable amount of compression in terms of the average age of a company. Companies that do not transform are going away. So we know that is the scene. Now the transformation that's happening is a shift in business models and a change in the way we engage with our stakeholders, customers, partners, employees, and even suppliers. That shift is happening right now. We are talking about life and death for organizations. The problem in what organizations have done in digital transformation is they've tried to put it into a separate unit, they've tried to contain it, and they failed to bring it back into the organization. The evolution that's happening in transformation is it's part of everybody's business. It's not a separate group, it's not a separate organization. A classic example we use is Walmart versus Walmart.com. These were two entities that never ever got along. You had a San Francisco culture and you had a Bentonville, Arkansas culture. They never connected, and in the end, Walmart bought another company called Jet.com to solve that problem. Success in organizations require the business model to be thought through, the data to be captured, culture and leadership to occur, and a brand new business model to have been thought of. That's where organizations are succeeding in digital transformation. If you don't have those elements in place, you probably don't have the ingredients for success. Form must follow function. You have to get the business model right, then you can apply the technologies. You cannot solve this until you understand how you build growth. Let's take an example. How many people remember Maslow's hierarchy of needs? You have that little thing where ego's at the top and safety and security is at the bottom. In the corporate world, there is a similar type of business hierarchy of needs. At the very bottom is regulatory compliance. Don't get killed, don't get sued, and don't get fired. The next level up is operational efficiency. For every dollar I invest, I'm going to save you 2 or 3. Next level up is revenue and growth. For every dollar invest, I'm going to make 4 or 5 times that amount. And then we have strategic differentiation, which is the business model transformation, the digital transformation we're talking about. And at the highest level is brand. If your company was a person, what would they be like? What is your mission? Every corporation today, every organization follows this business hierarchy of needs. And if you follow that business hierarchy of needs, you will fail. You will completely fail. That is why those organizations have fallen off the list. You have to flip the pyramid if you want to succeed. Start by thinking about what your brand is about. What is your mission? Why do you exist? And then figure out what is the business model to support that. And from there, we can figure out the products, the services, the insights, the experiences, and the outcomes to drive that revenue. And what's happening down here on operational efficiency and regulatory compliance, automate the crap out of that. Put that in the software, outsource this. I want my best people focused on the organization's mission and thinking about how they serve customers every day. You can't have transformation if you do not flip that pyramid. The first tip for success in digital transformation is you need to re-educate your board. I'm going to say it this way. Most of your boards are dumb. They don't have any knowledge of what digital is. They don't understand the risks that are required. They don't have any context on how technology and how new business models come together. And you're going to have to educate them. You're going to have to show them the examples. You're going to have to show them what other people have done. And you have to be consistent about that. The second piece you're going to have to hire for digital artisans, the folks that can think differently, the folks that are not afraid to apply design thinking so that they can innovate and create those new models. The third part is you're going to have to bring the organizations together. Understand that you have different parts and different business models in your organization. We talked about these multimodal operations where sustaining ops is in place. They keep the lights on, they make things super efficient. You have incremental innovation folks that can build on the sustaining ops folks to eke out faster, better, and cheaper. And then of course, we have the transformational innovation folks, and these folks are crazy. Your job is to make sure they play well with each other, they learn and they understand their roles. The last part that I think is important for organizations is to understand what your brand promise is. We are moving to a world where if you don't follow your brand and you don't carry your brand promise and you lack that authenticity, organizations aren't going to be working with you. Customers are going to go away. You have to be true to your brand. Start with going as a service. That gives you a place and pilot that you can kind of look at, succeed, understand what your team members have and how they're going to be successful, understand how your organization responds to change. Once you have that in place, then you can start thinking and placing the foundation for digital transformation, and then you can start thinking about how to accelerate those efforts through AI.